Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tandiwe. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys are already settling in 2022 and that you guys are already working on those goals that you set for yourself when the year started. Happy new month. I hope that you guys are doing well. So before I can even waste any time, as you can see in today's video, I will be talking about communication, speech and language. I will be looking down a lot because I'm reading from my blog. Also guys, I upload blogs every week, so this is this week's blog, and I also try to take videos of my blogs, but it's not every blog that has like a YouTube video. So I try to accommodate people that are too busy, people that would rather listen instead of going to the blog and read. But it's literally a 5-minute read, if not less. So if you have time, you can also go scroll down. Probably you might find something that you like, or something that interests you, or something that you were struggling with. And also guys, before I get started, I also want to say that every child is different. What works for one child might not work for another child, but everything is worth a try. So as we know that language or speech delay or regression is one of the earliest signs of autism. So regression is when your child was doing well and all of a sudden they start showing a bit of delay, or they start isolating themselves, they start suddenly stop talking or stop singing to songs that they liked. So that's one of the signs that most parents with children that were diagnosed with autism, or even before their diagnosis, have noticed. And this happens between the ages of 18 months to maybe 3 years. But yeah guys, so we've got two types of language. We've got receptive language and we've got expressive language. So receptive language is when probably maybe someone is calling my name, I will have to like respond to that person. And we know that mostly with children diagnosed with autism, they do not respond to their names when they called, or even if they respond, but they will respond after some time, or sometimes they don't even respond at all. And also another example of receptive language is maybe complying. Some children do not comply. When you tell some child someone to close the door, they'll automatically stand up and go close the door. But then with children diagnosed with autism, some of them will probably take time to go close the door, or they won't go close the door at all. And also following instruction, when you tell them do this, do that, maybe clap your hands, they'll probably take time to respond to it. They'll probably steam first before they do whatever that you're requesting. So those are the things that they're struggling with in terms of receptive language. And expressive language is ability to to put the thoughts into sorry guys, ability to put their thoughts into meaningful words, into meaningful language, to have a conversation with someone. Or maybe sometimes if it's not to have a conversation but to communicate what they need or how they're feeling, sometimes they also have a problem with that. Some children are non-verbal, they do not have speech. Others are verbal but they do not have functional speech. Others are also verbal but they would probably like communicate one word, or sometimes they would not even like communicate that one word. Yeah, depends. So every child is different, everyone is unique. There's a saying that if you've met one autistic child, you've only met one autistic child. And I can tell you, every day it proves itself to me that it is so true. So children with autism struggle mostly with expressive language. Okay, it's true. Mostly children with autism, or any child, okay, let's just say with development, every child starts to understand receptive language before they could even develop expressive language. They will respond to come here. They will respond to give me a toy or whatever. They would respond to that before they could start communicating, and then they start talking. That is expressive language. So children with autism struggle most with expressive language, expressing their feelings, expressing their thoughts, and expressing their needs. But as they grow older, they find ways to communicate. That means sometimes I know children would pull you if they want something. They pull you to the cupboard to for snack, or they pull you to go outside if they want to go play outside. And then receptive language. In their early childhood, they might struggle with receptive language. As I had said, they would struggle to comply, or to follow instruction, or to respond to their names. So how to improve language? The first one is encourage language and nonverbal communication. Sometimes I find it's very difficult to maybe communicate with someone that is not verbal, because I mean, I don't know, it happens naturally that maybe you might think that they do not hear you, or they might not understand. But just because someone is not talking, or because they do not have speech, doesn't mean they do not understand you. So you can have a conversation, and that also motivates them to, talk and communicate. You can talk about like the weather, you can talk about their favorite toy, you can talk about colors, like that red ball, or maybe it's raining outside. You can talk about the favorite TV show, anything that interests them. You can talk about it, even if you do not get any response. But being there and talking to them, they get used to that, and somehow they would also, communicate, or try to communicate some way with you. And then the second one is using pictures and labels. That's what we do when we teach in ABA. So we would when we teach items of objects, we have like pictures, and maybe we would ask them, give me orange, or touch orange, or yeah. So if you want to teach your child objects and items, or whatever that you're trying to teach your child, use pictures and have labels on objects or items that you want your child to know around the house. And also, because children are visual learners, they're gonna learn much better that way. And the third one is always use speech, even when you are using another method of communication. So other children that are nonverbal are using like an AAC device, that could be like maybe on an iPad, or probably a PEX file. So even if they're using that, you should still use your words. Maybe if they probably mending or asking for cookie, you can show them. If they're handing you the cookie picture, you can show them the cookie picture, and you'll be like, cookie, so that it also registers in their mind that it's a cookie, instead of just like, giving them whatever that they want without saying any words. So always use words, even when they are using other method of communication. When they request for items, or probably like maybe they pull you to the item, they pull you to chips, to the cupboard, and then you obviously would know what they would be wanting that time. So before you hand them whatever they were asking for, you have to name that thing, like maybe chips, and then you give them the chips. And always encourage eye contact when they receiving something, or also when they are giving you something. Encourage them to look you in the eyes. And the other one is encourage play and social interaction. Okay, play is the most effective and enjoyable way to teach children. Allow them to lead you in their games, follow along with sounds and words, and keep them interested. So if now your child was sitting on the floor and they were playing with a car, and you tried to take over, obviously they're gonna walk away, because now they were enjoying what they were doing. But if you now take over, they're no longer enjoying it. But you have to allow them to be the lead, and then you can just talk while they are while they are playing with the car, or whether they're playing with the doll. And you can also use sound, sometimes sing for them, just to keep them interested as well. Okay, and okay, so also I mentioned an argumentative and alternative communication is an AAC. AAC is a method of communication used to assist people who are unable to use verbal speech to communicate. So for children that are not verbal, or for individuals that are not verbal, they use AAC devices. Most popular and affordable AAC used at school is a PICS file. Pictures, so PICS stands for Pictures Exchange Communication System. So PICS is a file with pictures, and that, so an individual will have to like hand you a picture of whatever they want to communicate with you. So yeah, guys, literally that is it. And I think it took like this long because now I'm trying to explain everything to you step by step. But if you go to the blog to read it yourself, it will literally like take you 3 minutes to go through it. So yeah, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channels, comment if you have any comment, and also give my channel a thumbs up if you like this video, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified the next time I upload another video. And also share your experience, guys. Share how your child is doing, and how you help them to communicate with you, how they're communicating with you. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. See you guys in my next video. Bye.